Hi, it's Chris. As you may know, there's no licensing requirement for home inspectors in many states. The result is there are some really great ones and there are some who aren't as good. So how do you find the best inspector for the job? Step 1, you verify the credential. These great home buying books all recommend one thing in common, that you hire somebody who's a member of ASHI, the American Society of Home Inspectors. Among many, this is considered to be the premier inspection organization in the U.S. ASHI is a standards-based organization and it exists solely for your protection. ASHI inspectors, for example, are required to inspect specific things in the home, and they are tested to ensure they have the required knowledge for competent home inspection. In California, just a quick note, CREA, an organization, is considered to be ASHI's equal. Step 2. Verify experience. I recommend that you follow the 5-year rule. It's my opinion that you need to hire an inspector who's been inspecting full-time for a full 5 years or more. Any less, and you really could be still paying for his or her learning curve. Even general contractors have a steep learning curve to get into inspection. It's not the same. Step 3, verify diligence. It's a big investment, and you don't want your inspector to be quick with it. An inspector should spend at least 3 hours on site for a standard single-family home, more with a crawl space. Here's a good way to explain it. An electrician, for example, would spend an hour diagnosing your house. The same with a plumber, roofer, foundation specialist, heating, cooling, etc. And an inspector has to review all these things. So anything less than 3 hours just really isn't enough. So ask your inspector how long he or she plans on spending on site. Step 4, verify insurance. If your inspector has no assets linked to the business, sometimes it can be difficult to collect if something goes wrong. Insurance carriers exist for that very reason. So I recommend that you verify your inspector has errors and omissions insurance. This could be your only recourse in case something goes wrong. Step 5, communication is good. Believe it or not, one thing that makes an inspector amazing is the ability to communicate. So when you call your potential inspector, ask for a sample report. In addition, speak with the inspector directly on the phone. A great communicator will be helpful and knowledgeable from the very start. So that's really it. I recommend you research some more, and I do like these 2 books. Whether you've chosen your home inspector from the internet or a realtor referral, you're pretty much ahead of the curve if you follow these 5 steps. I'll put a link in the description of the text for this video, and you can look at all the resources I've got. Thanks a lot for visiting us.